All right, so your goal early in the game, an absolute rocket of a shot. How did it feel to get that goal early in the game to put your team up 1?
Yeah, it felt good. It's good to get the first one of the year, but it was just a nice play all around and good to get the team momentum to start the game early there.
And what did you think your team did well as a whole to get that team win? I know in the third period it was a tight one. The score doesn't really reflect how close it was in that third period.
Yeah, I think everyone was really working together as a team. I think we maybe stepped off the gas a little bit in the second period, but coming out in the third, we really brought it back together. And good teams find a way to win those games, so that was a good start for us to finish that off.
And a teammate like Logan Shaw, he had 3 assists here tonight. How can you describe playing with someone like that?
Yeah, I think his play speaks for itself. I think it's the stuff that he does off the ice that's a huge factor for this team. I think he's a great leader, and just every day coming to the rink and getting to learn from a guy like that is really good.
What was it like to play with Danny DeKaiser?
Yeah, it was really easy. He's a great player, and I think it shows from his game out there. So it was nice to get to play with him tonight.
Playing with Keith so much last season in Newfoundland, what are some of the things that stands out to him this year with how he's playing?
Yeah, I think last year he proved with us that he was just a really, really good goalie, and I think this summer he worked really hard on himself, and it shows in the game so far this year, so I'm happy for him.
All right, Joey, your line had 7 points today. You guys were lighting it up out there. How happy are you that you guys are meshing so well as a line?
Yeah, it was good. I think we were opportunistic today, and we capitalized on a lot of good little sequences by our team. I know we talked about having shift after shift be good, and I know we get out there for the one Bruiser's goal. It was after an icing of a good shift by the line before us. So it's just good to help the team get a win today.
And in terms of your personal performance, 3 assists tonight. How happy are you with the play that you put out there?
Yeah, it's nice. I think the points come and go, and tonight I think as a team especially we did the little things right, and tonight I happen to be the guy that got rewarded for it. But the whole group as a whole should feel good about the effort we put forward today.
And as a group, how happy are you guys for people like John Stone and Abruzzese getting their first AHL points here tonight?
It was awesome. I thought both those guys were great today. I know that fourth line, especially with Stoner and Dougie and Blandisi, were all over it, especially early. They set the tone for our group, and that style of play is it's great to see him get rewarded. He's a great guy, and I know we love having him around.
Is there anything specific you'll take from this game into tomorrow? I know it's just a back-to-back, so same team. What did you take away?
I think just make sure we don't take our foot off the gas. I think we got a little slow in the second period and maybe a little complacent. So tomorrow the biggest thing is to put forth that effort the whole 60 minutes and play to a style that we like.
What do you make of Alex Steve's 4 goals in the first 3 games?
I love it. He's a shooter, and everyone sees he does it the right way. He plays hard. He plays through guys, and he's a smart hockey player. So. It's great, and I hope he keeps shooting the puck, and I hope he keeps putting up big goals.
How much longer do you have to go with the cage mask?
I think at least 2 weeks, I think. A little bit. It is what it is.
Coach, you guys had almost double the amount of shots on net as the Griffins today. What worked so well defensively for you guys?
Protecting the middle of the rink, I thought all 5 guys on the ice did a good job of just executing our structure. We've talked about being connected in all 3 zones, and they executed that plan today.
Your top line really performed with 7 points here tonight. How happy are you with how they're meshing so far?
Great. It's really good to get your top line off to a strong start in the season and get their confidence up. It appears by the way they're playing that things are rolling well for them.
And someone like Mark Johnstone, he got his first AHL point here tonight. What stood out in terms of his play today?
He's an impressive player. There's not a single person in that room that competes harder than him. And it was him, Dougie, and Blandisi who did a great job in the first period, transporting the game. Every shift they went out, they set up the O-zone, whether it was a face-off or just changing and getting the ice tilted. They brought a lot of momentum and energy for us, and that's something that Stoner brings consistently.
And what about Abruzzese? It was a really tight game in the third period there, not really reflected by the final score. What can you say about his determination and work out there?
He's a bit of a wizard with the puck. He sees the ice really well. Sometimes players aren't ready for the puck because they don't think that he sees the next play. He's always thinking a couple steps ahead, but he's a guy that can build momentum for your team with how he plays with the puck.
And you're facing these guys again tomorrow. Philip Kral just loaned back to you guys. Do you have any plans to have him in the lineup tomorrow?
Yeah, we got to go back in and talk to our staff about the plan for tomorrow. Right now, we've just kind of digested the game, but we need to talk about moving forward.
What do you make about Alex Steves' 4 goals in the first 3 games?
Doesn't surprise me, to be honest with you. He came here very hungry, very driven, given the season he had last year and the work that he put in this summer to pick up where he left off. It's great to see, and again, not surprising.
What were your thoughts on Holmberg with Steves and Slaggert?
I think it's a good line, a line that can put up offense, a line that's competitive and is hard to play against. Whenever you have a couple lines in your lineup that can play against top pairs or top lines, it makes it easier as a coach to find a rotation that works.
How big was it for Petruzzelli? 2 games, 2 wins, not a lot of goals against. How good is it to see him have success early?
Really good. Anytime we can get off to a good, strong start in all positions of our game and build guys' confidence, it's always a plus.
What did you see into Kaiser tonight and putting him on the penalty kill? How did his experience show through there?
Yeah, he was great. Great energy, great demeanor, defended really hard. He was a stabilizing force for us back there. It was really good to see.